Hello friends, welcome back to Blue Steel Tarot for your weekly reading. I appreciate you joining me here, and I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and certainly let me know any thoughts you have on some of these weekly readings that we do. Some of the details may resonate with you. I always find that it's great to listen to a reading and kind of think about it and just kind of let the week play out, and sometimes something will make more sense as the week goes on. Oops, I got a card mixed up in this deck. I knew that one didn't feel like it fit. Okay. So sometimes something that it comes out in the cards may not be something we completely understand early on or at the onset of the reading, but sometimes we gain clarity during the week. So by all means, let me know if you're experiencing that. Like I said, I've seen the world come up. It came up in last week's reading. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune has been showing up a lot lately. And I think part of it is my attention to it keeps drawing it towards me, which I view to be more of a law of attraction kind of a thing. But to me, it is kind of fascinating because it does show there is a pivot. There's some change that's coming about in my life or in our lives or in your life, something significant and things that are turning in our favor. And it could be a pretty notable change. So it's an exciting time. So today, let's get the reading. Let's see where we are energetically. Let's see what we don't see coming towards us, and let's see the outcome of whatever it is that is approaching us. Okay. So we'll start with the Robin Wood Tarot deck. We have the Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Interesting to me that I have in order 3, 4, 5, and 7. So we skipped 6. But from a current energy level, very interesting. What we don't see coming. 3 of Wands. Ships coming in. The Moon. The Emperor. And the Knight of Cups. Okay, very interesting. Now, in the area of the outcome, let's see what we have. We have the Four of Swords, maybe a bit of a period of rest, quiet time perhaps. Temperance. Six of Swords. And the World. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's start with the current energy. Current energy, you might have some options on the table. There are decisions to be made. You have many things in front of you. It's great to have the luxury of choice. And that's what we're seeing here. So whatever you're facing this week, you might find that there are different options and choices that you have available to you. And there's a couple of different routes you might be taking. You might be taking something, working with a spiritual leader or somebody who has been an instrumental mentor to you. I do feel like the Hierophant here is teachings. It's also about orthodox behaviors, traditions, that kind of thing. So maybe kind of you're exploring different options here and thinking about hey, do I really want to kind of stay within the traditional areas I've been in previously? Do I really want to do something standard, or maybe not standard is the word, but something more traditional in nature? And that might be kind of one of the things that you're thinking about too. The Hierophant could be, like I said, kind of staying within our comfort zone too, right? I view that as being, he is firmly within the teachings, firmly within, standards and precedents. And so maybe you're evaluating this week, you're kind of feeling, geez, I could stay within my comfort zone. I could do this. I have experience with this or that, and I could certainly stay there, but do I really want to? And I feel like you're kind of looking at this and saying, you're not crazy about some of these options you have, but you're kind of focusing on the ones that you don't like. I think you need to focus on what is going right in this space. Where are you feeling good about something in particular? Because see, that fourth cup is up in the air and it's shining and it's a little bit behind. It's a little bit behind the tree, so it's not really in his line of vision. So there's something you're probably not seeing, and so you're kind of a little. Yeah, you're kind of there's a little bit of apathy. You're just not overly thrilled about the options in front of you, perhaps. But I think once you see that fourth cup, once you see something else, there's going to be some sort of a celebration, some sort of like a gathering, and some sort of like, it's going to be kind of exciting to you. It's going to be energetic and exciting when you kind of look. Maybe so try to look this week, I think, beyond the standard approach, beyond like what is obvious and right in front of us. Okay? In the area of what we don't see coming towards us is, the shifts are coming in. Maybe something's coming in this week, and maybe this leads to a decision, or this is kind of complicating your decision-making process. But it could also relate to this three of cups, because the 3 of cups is at the very bottom, right? So it's kind of like, almost like at the tail end of the week. So I do wonder if like this, whatever's coming in, brings a tremendous celebration. And so the week ends on more of a celebratory note because of something we didn't see coming in, okay? The 3 of Wands, and again, like look at the staff. There are the two of the rods, the wands, are in front of him, right? Within his line of vision. The other one is behind him and outside of his line of vision. So he really can't see, what's coming towards him. And the moon, right? Now the moon is all about dreams, illusions. It can be a little bit about fears, but it's kind of like what lies beneath. And it's dark out, but you see the water, see the ripple in the water? There's something there. There's like something underneath it. So I also equate this a little bit with like your subconscious mind too, right? So, what else is out there? What are your hopes and dreams? What you don't see coming could be that like something you've been dreaming about actually kind of coming in. So these two could be related in that regard. Okay. By way of the Emperor is someone who's like a very strong, strong individual. I mean, he is in charge. He is the leader. He is a member of royalty, so to speak. And, he is in a position of power. So, this could be somebody coming in, kind of bringing in this, like whatever it is. It could be related to what you don't see coming. This could be a person coming into your experience. This could be a romantic partner could be, on either sex, right? I don't necessarily equate, it necessarily meaning a male is coming in. But it could be someone who's very strong. It could be related, if it's related to a job, maybe you've been kind of dreaming or thinking about some kind of dream job. That shift could be coming in. There could be somebody with a strong position making you an offer coming in here. And the offer is related to this King of Cups, right? So what we don't see coming, I mean, this is more of like a romantic offer, but you see he's rushing in on a horse. So this could happen pretty quickly this week. There might be somebody coming in with a message. Could be someone who's pretty strong. If it is a romantic connection, I would say, the Knight of Cups, he's kind of a little, he's younger, he's a little bit less, typically seen as being less mature, but paired with this, the Emperor, it makes me think that, he might have come across as being somewhat immature or being reactive and maybe, somebody that you're kind of questioning like his motives or, his thought process and kind of being like, wow, that just was something very quick, very fast. I think what this is saying is this person you're going to find is very mature and very well established. And if it is a romantic situation, this could be a very viable partner because they probably have what you're looking for. Okay. And so we'll, it'd be interesting to see like how this pairs. There's definitely something coming in related to your dreams and something you've been thinking about and dreaming about. Okay, and it's somebody who's strong and it's coming in with a message this week. Excuse me. In the area of your outcome, we start off with the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is about a period of rest. Period of rest, kind of quiet and downtime. So this might be particularly beneficial to you after you've got a clear decision occurring here, right? You need to make a decision. You're not feeling great about it. Something's coming in this week that kind of ruffles things up. You will be moving on to something new, to calmer waters. The outcome is calmer waters, less, some downtime. So whether this is something related to a job, maybe you're making a decision between different jobs. Once you get past this week and you get past like whatever is coming in that's unknown to you, you have a period of like almost like a little bit of like a settlement, kind of letting the dust settle is the term that just comes to me. Letting the dust settle is kind of what I'm thinking because you are moving on. This 6 of Swords, they're moving on to calmer waters. Calmer waters kind of being the key. With the Temperance card here, clearly this is a little bit more about like balance, tranquility. You see he's kind of got one foot in the water, one foot out. So this is kind of like maybe straddling both, and you're just kind of, at peace and rebalancing yourself is kind of what almost like a reset. You're almost like resetting. So, if this is where you've been working a lot, or whatever you've been doing a lot, you're out of balance. So I think when you come into this next phase, the outcome here is like once these decisions are made and the dust kind of settles, you're going to have some rest and relaxation. This is an opportunity to kind of get back in balance with who you really are. Catch up on sleep or whatever else you might need to do, right? I think that's something like, you need to like re-energize and kind of get reacclimated. And I think that this is the world. I mean, this is a brand new beginning. This is this is the last card of the tarot deck, right? The world. It could also signify travel. The reality is, like, you're starting a new cycle, and you're gonna have this period of downtime to rest and relax. And if this is a period between jobs, you could have a great opportunity to do some traveling between jobs. So if you have the opportunity to travel, if you are taking a new job and you are traveling, this is going to be an exciting time. And so I would encourage you to, if you do have downtime, to explore opportunities for travel. Look for deals, see what's out there. Explore some of these websites. Travelzoo is a great website, right? If you've ever used that, I've used that a few times. Fabulous website. And I say that because there are some great deals out there. So, and they kind of inventory all of the deals that are available, and they give us a great perspective on, different things that you can do. And I've taken a number of trips on that site. So I just felt the need to kind of like just share that, I guess. If that's something that, something you could be interested in. Let's clarify the decision. Let's ask using the Pride Tarot deck, what is the decision that we're making? What is this decision? What is this decision? What is the decision? Okay, the Nine of Cups, something about a dream, something about a wish. What have you been wishing for? The Knight of Swords. Okay, so what is the dream of, what is this decision about? This could be about, this could be some new information coming in about something you've been dreaming about. Nine of Cups is like the wish, right? So what have you been wishing for? What have you been wishing for? A promotion at work? Have you been wishing for a new job? Have you been wishing for the love of your life? What is it that you've been wishing for? It's related to that. So it's something, you've been really, really thinking about, and has been very important to you. And you've been kind of just waiting on that word, and that's what it's relating to. Tell us about the, let's see, what do we want here? What's in the area of our illusions, hopes, fears, subconscious? What is, tell us more about the moon. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. So you're thinking about like, it's this, the moon is, as it relates to the Knight of Pentacles, to me is, in the area of like maybe your hopes and fears, kind of your illusions, thinking about like, planting the seeds for a wonderful future, right? And establishing, the Four of Wands. So this is all about so the moon, to me, is all about your future. And how are you thinking about it? We're thinking about it in the terms of the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, okay? So this is about like planting the seeds for financial success and, marriage and having the strength and relationships, the family life that you've always been kind of thinking about. So I think, that something's coming in this week related to that, whether it be financial abundance, planting the seeds for the career that provides like a secure foundation for something moving forward, or it could be related to, someone's coming in here, the Emperor, the Knight of Cups. This could be a person with whom, you establish a relationship that leads to marriage. It could be a great connection. So this could be a very fabulous connection that we have coming in here. Really interesting to see how that plays out. Tell us more about the World card in the outcome. Tell us more about the World card in the outcome. Okay, so we got the Emperor again. So the Emperor showed up in the unknown and then also in the world. So again, this could be traveling with this person, with the person that's coming in, who might be a great match for you. You might have an opportunity to travel with this individual, with whoever it is that's coming in. Look at this, the Fool, taking that leap of faith, going off into the unknown, going off, just exploring. So what I think that this means is whoever's coming in is going to be a great match for you. So if you're single, if you're looking for somebody, whoever this is this week, if you're making a decision between multiple people, you're going to make the right decision, right? If you're entertaining or dating a couple of people and you're just kind of not exactly sure, you're going to be making a decision this week. However, I do feel that whoever you select, you might be narrowing it down. So this Three of Cups could be, this Three of Wands could be the ships coming in, but it could also be narrowing it down. There could be 3 people, right? Or there could be, you and 2 others for a total of 3. And ultimately, you're going to go with the strongest person, the person who comes in and either, who treats you well, who brings you flowers, who reaches out to you, who comes to you, right? You want somebody that's going to come to you as well, right? And I think that could lead to significant travel because and I'm drawing the connection between the Emperor coming up again in relation to the World from the other deck. So to me, this will be a travel partner in the outcome. I do see you kind of like, hey, maybe you're booking a trip on a whim. Maybe you're going someplace you've never been before. It's an exciting time. And I think, hey, this is a great time to go for it. So enjoy the energies of the week. Keep an eye on, the options that you have available to you. Think about this particular person. Who is that strong, emotionally secure, financially secure individual that's coming in that kind of is very attractive to you and could be a great partner? Keep an eye on this person. And, as you kind of get to know them, you're going to have like bright skies ahead, and it's going to be a great opportunity to travel and explore the world with this person. So thank you for joining me. This is your tarot reading for the week of October 17th, and I'll see you all again very soon.